Here's how we can optimize your diet to be the best possible. Well, it took me a really long time to improve my diet. It took me about a year and I'm still keep on improving it. But my best advice to give you is to first improve your mental health. First thing, I know this is like kind of weird, like I'm not talking about the foods that you should be eating or stuff like this. That's what typical like YouTubers will tell you. But the first thing you must do is improve your mental health. If you want to have a good diet and if you want to not eat junk food or avoid that shit, improving your mental health is the best thing you can do. In order to stop binge eating, to stop being a fat piece of shit, I'm not even gonna lie to you, you have to improve your mental health, my bad. That's what I had to do personally. I had to improve my mental health first before I actually started eating healthy. And there's 3 simple habits that you can do to improve your mental health: meditation, gratitude journaling, and cold showers. That's really the simple habits that will improve your mental health, and it literally takes 2 weeks to do that. I know it sounds like a little bit of time, even though you've been like depressed or you've been binge eating for months and months, maybe years. But trust me, it works, okay? It worked for me, it's worked for many people. Now, let's actually talk about your diet. The foods or the stuff that I believe that you should be avoiding is protein powders and bars. I'll explain that in a little bit. Junk food, obviously, grains, and bread. Okay, let's talk about the first thing is why you should avoid protein powders and protein bars. The reason why is because they decrease your testosterone, believe it or not. And the other thing is they have like 20 fucking ingredients, or a whole essay, I should say, of ingredients. Bro, do you even know 50% of those ingredients? Just use your logical brain for a second. Like, if something has over 3 ingredients, is that even healthy? No, it's not, bro. Protein powder is just not healthy for you. And the healthiest protein powder out there is actually just 1 ingredient, protein. And it's called grass-fed whey protein, 100%, if you want to go buy it. I'll link it down below. It's an Amazon link. No affiliate, it's not an affiliate link, it's just a link for you to actually buy some healthy protein for you. And then protein bars, the same thing, bro. They have like 20 million fucking ingredients. They're actually worse than buying candy because they have like 40 ingredients and a candy bar might have like 16. Like, what the fuck, bro? What are you putting in your body? So avoid that. There's many chemicals. Like, whenever I found out that protein powders were bad for you is when I was reading the back of my protein powder, right? I was reading it, and then one of the ingredients was soy protein isolate. If you know what soy does to your body, it decreases your testosterone. So whenever I saw that, I was like, what the fuck am I putting in my body? And then I started reading more and more, and there was like a bunch of fucking ingredients that I did not know about. What ingredients are in these protein powders? You don't even know, bro. It's really bad. Junk food, this one's a pretty obvious one. You know why junk food is bad for you. Actually, junk food will just straight up destroy your testosterone. So we want you to improve your mental health in order to stop eating junk food and change your identity to this guy who doesn't eat junk food. Okay? That's my best advice, to quit junk food. And then grains and bread. Now, there's going to be some people out there going to say, oh, do your research right, Ricky. No. The grains and bread are actually good for you. Okay, my argument against that is that they're not. They're simply not, bro. Whenever I eat grains, I feel weak and lethargic. That could be just me personally, like because of my blood type. Because depending on your blood type, you should have a specific diet. But for me, like grains and bread have never been any good for me. Sure, I like eating bread, but in terms of health, they're not good for me. And there's a big chance that they're not good for you either. And then you're gonna say, oh, but Ricky, I gotta get my protein and my complex carbs. Stop talking about complex carbs and protein. And no, the best sources of getting your protein and your carbs are fruits, vegetables, and meats. That should be your diet. That's literally what I was gonna talk about. Is like, your diet should be simple. It should be fruits, vegetables, and meats. Now, if you're having trouble to change your diet, I suggest that you change your diet little by little. I remember I had to start doing this. Like, there'll be some days, or there was some days where I would eat a little bit of junk food, but I would still eat healthy. Then I started replacing that junk food with some fruits, some more healthy snacks, and eventually I got rid of some of the healthy snacks because they weren't actually healthy. Like, the protein bars were some of the snacks that I used to eat. Instead, I replaced that with fruit, and I started eating less and less junk food. Because of that, you have to slowly change your diet. You can't just change it completely and then boom, you're done. Like, it doesn't work like that. For me, I had to change it little by little by little until eventually my diet has been, it's like 90% than it used to be, and that's a whole lot of progress. Sure, there'll be sometimes I eat a little bit of junk food, but that's not okay. Especially now because I have to stick to my diet in order to go to state and be a great athlete. Okay, if your goal is to build muscle and build aesthetic physique, you should stick to your diet. Just stick to your diet, bro. Don't don't go for cheat meals. They're BS. Okay, do not cheat on your diet. Keep this new diet that's literally just fruit, vegetables, and meats. And if you're a kid who is provided food for, what I suggest, in this is what I personally did with my parents, is insist a lot on healthy food. Tell your mom to stop bringing unhealthy foods to the house. Tell your dad to stop bringing unhealthy foods to the house and start buying more healthy foods. Like, literally go to the store with them and pick the foods that are the healthiest. Like, grab some potatoes and just tell your mom, Mom, can I buy this? Or go and grab some red meat and just tell your mom, oh, Mom, can you buy this for me? I'll make it myself. That's what I do sometimes as well. Like, I'll grab a piece of steak and I'll tell my mom, Mom, can I buy this? I will make it myself. Like, literally start doing that. And some suggestions that I have for some of the foods that you should add to your diet is eggs, bananas, watermelon, pineapple, and oranges. Those are some of the foods that I eat every single day, because sometimes I won't eat red meat every single day. And these are the foods that will increase your testosterone the most. Also, grab some avocados. Avocados are delicious as fuck, and combining it with your eggs, bro, just it tastes so good. And still keep on insisting to your parents to buy you healthy foods. Don't stop insisting ever, because if you do, they'll start buying the unhealthy foods. Also, tell your parents to stop buying unhealthy foods. That's the best thing or the best advice that I can give you. If your parents provide for you and provide food for you. But if you can buy food yourself, just go for a simple diet of fruits, vegetables, and meats. Buy your favorite vegetables, your favorite fruits, and your favorite type of meat. For me, like I said, bananas, avocados, watermelon, pineapple, sweet potato, potatoes. Those are my favorite fruits and vegetables. And then red meat is my favorite type of protein source. Other than that, bro, if you're new to my channel, my name is Ricky Cervantes. This is my self-improvement YouTube channel where I teach young men like you how to become more fit, how to become more attractive, how to become more confident. Other than that, peace out. Do the hard work, especially when we don't feel like it.